Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Oh, one moment. And enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. Just sending you on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, y'all. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day with friends, family, even just by yourself. Just take some time to relax after this stressful holiday season and just tune out and tune in to my new visual novel on Shards. My new visual novel, Let's Play on Shards, Tate's Path. So just sit back and enjoy with some eggnog, y'all, and maybe something a little stronger. Let's jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Let's go. Okay. Noticing the discomfort created, Aiden intervenes. Of course! His presence here is purely personal. Your performance today will not affect your grades or overall early performance. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Aiden. As for the second small but exciting change, before the regular practice starts, the first years of the sorcery and summoning shards will hold their auditions in front of everyone, instead of it being a private showcase like usual. So the summoners will audition too. I think they're going first, too. Their auditions should be a bit different than ours. Different how? Summoners have to show their summoner abilities, which are never very impressive. Unlike us, where we have to prove we actually have some firepower, defensive abilities, or utility, stuff like that. Let us start with the first audition participant in the list. Without further ado, Aiden, if you may. Please give it up for Alvy, auditioning for the Summoners. The crowd cheers as a small but clearly confident dog with a neutral, unimpressed expression makes his way in front of the arena. This year's opponents will be some cleverly designed snake dummies constructed by none other than the Defender's vice leader, Chelsea. She is also looking for a new work assistant. If you're into inventors and are willing to work for a minimum amount, give her a call. You must also be okay with the following possible casualties, and please know that she is not as responsible for any harm that will come to you, such as fire burns and acid burns, friction burns, head trauma, loss of limbs, loss of teeth, loss of fur, frostbite. This list is long. I try to ignore Dallon's extensive list and focus instead on the last recommended student I haven't personally met yet. He is faced with a dummy that is way more intimidating when there's a regular person compared to compare its size with. It has cannons attached to it as well as saws and rotating blades, not to mention that armor that looks pretty sturdy. He takes out a small handful of crystals varied in size from which a dozen Nightfallen spawn. All of them except for two wolf-like creatures rush towards the dummy. The dummy senses the danger it's in, so before dealing with the attacking foes it shoots its cannons towards the summoner, Alvy. But the wolves at its side protect him with no problem. In seconds, the other Nightfallen, less animalistic in nature, destroy, disassemble, and even start devouring the dummy, leaving only scraps behind. He has impressive summon abilities for a first year. He wasn't recommended for nothing. God, why couldn't he find my room first? I bet I could have been summoned in a matter of days. I doubt anyone but me would have accepted your proposition. I was desperate. Touché. I didn't get the chance to meet him yet. Maybe I can catch him when he gets to his seat. I don't think he'll be able to do that. Well, why not? Out of that, time for this. Okay. I look at Alvy, focusing on his path so I can follow him to a spot in the crowd, but after a couple of steps he turns into blue smoke and fades from reality. What the? Yeah, another freak. You really are the only normal one of the recommended ones. Thanks? Do you think he teleported away? No, that's not teleportation. It's some form of invisibility. Or whatever else. Maybe he's just shy. The combat is done, but Dallon isn't done with the list of risks you take being Chelsea's assistant. Loss of vision, loss of taste, erectile dysfunction, priapism. That's just a boner. So you might get erectile dysfunction, and you might get a boner. And last but not least, minor death. Minor? Back to the auditions. Wow, what a display that was. Too bad our friend didn't stick around to see the results, which will be presented shortly, as soon as their leader and vice leader come to a decision. Aiden presented the other people while Dallon offered some commentary. Chelsea tried to break into the announcements cabin in complete disregard of the headmaster's presence and tried to shout what I'd call basically IRL ads in the mic, as if Dallon's announcements she gave weren't enough. Their struggles to contain her were clearly audible, and while the headmaster was slightly annoyed, the crowd loved the chaos, especially when Aiden shushed his complaints. All this was great in retrospect, since the other summoners weren't nearly as flashy as the recommended student. Obviously, since the summoner is not even expecting to be able to actually summon Nightfall on their first day. So I wonder if and how their audition is graded. Imagine if Chelsea had your teleportation abilities. The world would not be safe. She's also the only somewhat entertaining. She's also only one. Okay, blah. Brain is getting mixed up. She's also the only one somewhat entertaining right now. Yeah, I thought it would be a bit more interesting than this. We shouldn't have hurried. What if we missed our auditions? At this rate, it would have been worth it. Another summoning demonstration goes by. Another guy that looks like he's about to puke. Ugh. I'll go get us a snack. Popcorn? Huh? What? I stand up to go to the snack booth or something, but my arm is being caught in what feels like a bear trap. You just want to get your mind out of this hell of boredom and leave to do literally anything else. Not true, I just want you to have something to munch on. Who said anything about a snack? I don't want a snack, so sit your ass down. Maybe I want a snack. We both just came from breakfast. I know you don't want no damn snack. I want to use the bathroom. What if you miss our auditions in the meantime? I use all my strength to pull my hand free. With the element of surprise on my side, I managed to do just that and just book it. Unfortunately, I didn't think the cat would be desperate enough to jump on me. Oh, that face. He's adorable. Please don't leave me here alone. If I watch it the first year blowing smoke out of a gym and having to act impressed, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind! The commotion made by our arguing and wrestling on the ground has proven more entertaining than the arena action, so we have dozens of eyes on us. You think I don't need a break too? Then why can't you take me with you? That is a very good question, why can't I? We stop fighting and Tate slowly gets off, helping me up as well. We're dumb as hell. Yep. Want to grab a snack? Yep. The prying eyes seem a tad disappointed that our tussling stopped. We walk into the back rooms, which might have been a mistake, since me and Tate end up devouring half the sweets in the self-serving zone. I mean, do you see anyone out around telling us no? There's a sign saying only 3 items per person. It's a sign, not a cop. Can't argue with that logic. We continue to take advantage of the scarce amount of people through the corridors to create chaos. Where did Tate pull out 2 pairs of roller skates? I have no idea, but boy, are these wacky shoes fun to play tag on. Thankfully, I convinced Tate to take them off when going to the bathroom at least. We end our backroom adventure with a small cup of coffee, just in case we go back and the summoners are still at it with their mediocrity. Phew! That should be enough to keep me energized throughout this whole ordeal. No kidding, my mind is so clear, I can stuff in 10 to 20 boring auditions in here. That might not be necessary. Look! The center of the arena is quiet, and not because some first year can't do their weak summons, but because there's nobody there. We wait for another minute, still nobody. You know what that means? I think I do. Wait, interesting audition session provided by the summoners. Boy, am I sad it's already over. Isn't that right, Aiden? What? Are they finally done? Good riddance. Moving on, it's time for the second audition session, this time for the new sorcerers of the year. People all around groan intensely, clearly done with the auditions. Suckers, they don't know this part is actually fun to watch. This year's test will be explained by the Shards Vice, Oliver, to each particular participant in private before their match. That is a dumbass rule. Oops, I didn't mean to say that to the speaker. Without further ado, let's welcome our first student in the arena, Connor. Connor? Is that the guy who stole our table in the morning? A German shepherd wearing a red vest walks casually in the ring. Yep. The very same. You're a bitch, Connor! The dog looks up at the announcement tower with an "Are you serious?" expression on his face, along with other confused audience members. We're not the only ones that recognized him. Let's see what kind of dummy he'll have to face. Huh, what is she doing there? Oh, no. No. Don't tell me. From the other side of the ring, the figure of a tall, gracious white fox comes into view confidently. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. He'll have to fight Merina? What the hell? I'm not sure if I should laugh, cry, or get mad. Let's wait and see. Maybe she's there to wish him good luck. The bell rings, and I can say for sure now it is not a good luck encounter. I can't quite describe what I'm seeing, since everything is a blur, more like a blizzard. Merina's magic envelops the arena, and she concentrates different attacks, from long range to close, from projectiles to trickery. Connor is hanging in pretty strong, using a diverse set of spells as well, but in the end, 2 minutes is all he could muster, leaving the woman disappointed but victorious. Still, the crowd cheers for him. Down and Aiden present the next contestant, while Merina resumes her initial position and makes all the extra ice she created in the battle disappear. As for me and Tate, we get a little guest waddling over to us. Oliver, hey! Hey, you two, I'm here to... You little double-crossing disloyal little shit! What? You told me it was going to be a hologram of a metal dummy. You even told me how to defeat it. I couldn't tell you the truth. When did you even get the opportunity to ask? He's always around Merina. I went to his dorm last night, and he wouldn't leave until I told him something. Can't believe you betrayed me like that. It's against the rules. Oh, yeah? Is this against the rules, too? Tate picks the little mouse up with very little effort. I'm pretty sure it is. Tate, you put your vice leader down, or I'm not hanging out with you anymore. Where are his legs? What? I overreacted. I'm sorry. I'll forget about it all by next week. So you came here to explain the rules? Yes, Tate will be the next one after the guy fighting now. Neat. I'm all ears, hurry up. This needs to be a one-on-one conversation. Travis, do you mind? Yes, he does mind. I'm not going anywhere. I can't do it or I'll unalphabetize your potion ingredients. Oliver visibly cringes and recoils at the thought and reluctantly starts talking. Merina will fight you to test your abilities. That's pretty obvious at this point. She will be holding back depending on your abilities. If you're a close attacker, she will use close proximity spells, and for range, same principle. In short, she'll adapt based on her knowledge about your abilities and the way you fight in there. Seems reasonable enough. At least we won't have to fight a leader at full power. But how do we win? It's not likely you can win against her, but to pass the auditions, you simply have to not look pathetic and demonstrate as many abilities as you can. Great! So, what technique will she use against me? I don't know. Tate gives him a sharp stare through squinted eyes. I'm telling the truth. She didn't tell anyone, not even me. Is this an unconventional way of conducting the auditions? Very. Then why? The headmaster is watching, as well as the whole academy, so she wanted something a bit more special. Although, just between us, I believe today first years will have an easier time passing since she said she will take pity on them. Mostly because the headmaster is watching. That's reassuring. Why am I not supposed to know this until my time comes? Merina wants students to adapt on the spot, instead of making some kind of plan against her, since, again, you don't have to win, just present your abilities. There you go. Got it. Showcase. But the legs, where? Tate suddenly grabs my arm and shoulder and shakes me vigorously. They're done! It's my turn! What happened to the other guy? I wasn't paying attention. I don't know, he probably died, don't care. I care? Shh! I'm sure he'll be alright, no need to make a fuss. Still might have to ask for some pulled punches from our leader colleague. Sorry. We'll continue with the next first year. Welcome our local troublemaker, Tate. Damn it, Aiden! He didn't remember the name I gave him. No matter, I'll show Merina. Good luck! Oh my. We watched Tate jump in the arena pit, confidence oozing out of him. Before the belly... God damn it, fucking JoJo references! Before the bell even rings, he starts walking towards Merina slowly, menacingly. Magic particles appearing around him. Something about that seems familiar. And Merina seems to get ready as well, this time a bit more serious than she was with the previous guys. She's not allowed to move until the match officially starts, but nobody seems to have a problem with Tate doing so. Probably because Merina can easily fold him like an omelet as soon as the bell rings. Does he actually think he can win against a leader? Absolutely not. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, y'all. Thank all of our lovely patrons for all they give to our channel. We greatly appreciate all the support. Thank you to our Silver Tier patron, Cade Silvermoon. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to our Gold Tier patron, Amr. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to our Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to our Not Safe for Work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!